Hi, everybody. It's Elektra, artist, visa lawyer, and entertainment lawyer. Excited to be with you today. It's Friday. There's lots to do. Today, I wanted to talk about a very hot topic at the moment. I feel like a lot of people have a lot of questions. There's a lot of confusion. People are reaching out on the internet, and there's a lot of confusion surrounding O-1 visa stamping. So usually pre-COVID times and pre all these presidential proclamations, basically you would submit your petition to USCIS, get your petition approved, and then schedule your visa stamping appointment, what we call consular processing, after you've been approved. That visa, the visa that you get in your passport, it's what allows you to travel in and out of the U.S., right? You can remain in the U.S. with your O-1 approval notice and start working right away. But for those of you who have maybe international careers and you want to travel, that visa stamp is necessary to be let back into the U.S. So what happens if you got approved during COVID and you want to travel, you want to get your visa stamp? Well, the procedures are no longer the procedures that they were pre-COVID. Now it is very, very important to remain up to date every single day on consulates and embassies closing or reopening. That's one issue you need to be aware of. The second issue you need to be aware of is whether or not you're traveling in and out of a Schengen area. If you're traveling in and out of a Schengen area, chances are you won't be let back into the US. And the third issue you need to realize or be aware of is this NIE, this national interest exception. And I just heard today another O-1 holder got denied for that. So if you are thinking about traveling outside of the US right now, I think you should need to think twice, or you need to speak to an attorney who can properly advise you on what's going on with the different consulates. Each consulate is different, has its own rules. So depending on where you want to go or where you're interested in going, it might have a negative effect on your case. I think that the thing that you need to realize is that although traveling might be very, very important for your career, it's important to see your friends and family. At the moment, it is just a very, very difficult time to travel. So in terms of O-1 visa stamping, there are so many consulates that are closed right now. There's so many O-1 holders who are trying to go to third national consulates. So let's say, for example, you're French and you want to go to Croatia, right, to get your visa stamping. Well, I just heard that Croatia is not accepting third country nationals. So being up to date with this information, it is critical. Some people are trying to, I've heard of another case where an O-1 holder tried to actually got the visa pre-COVID and tried to circumvent and went through Mexico and tried to get to New York. Well, guess what happened? When that person arrived at New York, the CPB officer was like, well, did you just go to Mexico to circumvent the ban? These are these are things that are happening every single day. I know about these things because I am up to date on consular processing and what is going on everywhere around the world with consulates specific to O-1 visa holders. So if you are thinking about traveling, you need to think twice. You need to either call my office or call an attorney, because this will have negative consequences should you decide to travel. It may or may not, but what I'm telling you to do is to get information and get up-to-date information, and really don't risk this. Guys, this is your life. This is your life. This is your career. This is high stakes. This is not, I always tell my clients, this is not a school project. This is not like some project that you're doing for work. This is high stakes. This is your life. You need up-to-date information so that you make sure that should you decide to travel, if that's what you want to do and that's what you're advised to do, that you're going to the best consulate according to obviously the residency requirements of that consulate. And if you plan on filing for an NIE, or if you don't even know what an NIE is, you really need to talk to somebody, a professional. Or if you don't want to do that, the best thing to do is stay put. Again, this is high stakes. This is your career. This is your life. And oh, someone asked for India as well. So I actually have a bunch of Indian artist clients, and it is closed right now. There's nothing that I can do. I had a client who decided to travel, did not listen to me, and guess what happened? She's now stuck. There's nothing that I can do. She's an amazing, amazing artist with a very powerful voice, but she's stuck. So really, guys, like I say, and I will always say it, I will repeat it to you every single day. This is high stakes. This is your life. This is your career. This is not a project. Consulates are changing the rules every single day. NIE information is coming out every single day. And you really want to make sure that you're making the best decision for yourself in terms of international travel should you decide to undergo visa stamping. Another thing that you should know is that consular officers are unfortunately misapplying the law. And even though the O-1 is not subject to the latest presidential ban, that's what they're citing in their O-1 denials. So, you need to stay up to date, or you need to work with somebody who is up to date on this information so that you don't get stuck outside. Because like I said, what I always tell my clients, once you're here, if you stay in the US, I can fight for you. I can do whatever it takes to win for you. Once you're outside and you're in the jurisdiction of the Department of State, it becomes that much more difficult for me to fight for you. Not impossible, but that much more difficult. So you need to double check what you're going to be doing in terms of your consular processing. If that's what you want to do, you need up-to-date information, real-time information on what's happening with the consulates. Just heard this morning, third country national was denied in Croatia. So if you want more up-to-date information, feel free to call my office or send me an email so that I can help you navigate this really complex world of O-1 visa stamping. High stakes. This is your life. Do not kid around. Make the best decision for yourself and your career. And I will see you later today at 2:30 p.m. to discuss entertainment law. I will see you again at 4 p.m. to discuss creative career advice. So I will see everybody later, and sit tight. Don't travel.